Now we see Mushi on that live stealer.
Not good feeling as MINESKI are gonna...
This is actually a really fun position for them. They're up on the high ground, waiting for Roger to come into their waiting pause. So they just attack him in. You've got already the Maledict level 1. Not even going for the stun. They want the tick out, and they're gonna get it. There's nothing that will save Roger. Ninjabugi's done the long-range rotation. He's got face boots coming off cooldown, so they're going to try and attack in. No one as well as Solo. How much life have they got? No one with a Shadow Word regeneration. Hard to kill off. Here comes your Paralyzing Cast as well as Maledict. They need to follow up with damage. The Rocket Barrage is doing so much. Ninjabugi wants back out of this one. Into the trees. Solo will find him. Needs 2 attacks. No one will pop to the Maledict. As Jabs, all caught in the trees, Solo and Roger, they're here to help out. Jabs into the trees and Shadow Word on him. Guaranteed tick. Solo claims the double kill. Ramses runs in close. Solo, well, they run directly into him. They don't want Solo though, but they'll have to take him. He's what's on offer. The Tinker Rockets will fly forward, so Solo will fall. Moon got none of the experience. He's actually going to die as well. Popping to Ramses. He at least has his level 6 now.
Okay, Jabs is gonna get gone on now too, and with the negative armor on him, how many more hits?
Oh. But what does Mushi even do? Like, he has to run away from an SK Omni Knight combination. Now ISIS gets wrecked by no one on the bot lane. Hour on bottom. Didn't come though. And now to the air, Solo. Silenced up, has the Rock available. They got Ninjabugi caught out in the left, and there's nothing Jabs can do. The Rock is chasing him, the upheaval. Actually, doesn't really slow him down. Mushi's here to fight. The call down, it'll only clip onto Mushi. The Rocket will connect, and Ninjabugi will finally die.
Mushi needs to get out.
VP, they don't care how deep they're going. Jabs with a Maledict. The Rock will stop him instantly. No Death Ward damage. No one has to be careful, but then he gets so much more life, and there's nothing to infest to. Mushi had it off cooldown, but he could do nothing with it. So 2 heroes down, no buyback.
Everyone's so afraid to farm them.
I think ISIS is dead. Even if he... Does that rocket hit him in time? 1 second? 0.5? 0.1 of a second before it completed. He'll have to split if he wants to survive, and he's going to do exactly that. Split himself out. No one tries to flat can. They just send him up and towards the air. Meanwhile, in the dire jungle, I think Ninjabugi was looking for some kind of rebuttal with the Tinker being close by, but they're fighting underneath the Radiant Observer Ward. So the Brewmaster split's going to wear off. He's hiding in the tree lines, and now ISIS stays in the trees on bottom. Jabs caught up on top. Roger and Pasha going to work on him underneath the tier 2 tower. Off the small spiderlings, never the big ones. Epicenter on the way in. They jump on mid. It's ISIS. 1 charges are off, but he's still silenced. Didn't have split anyway. The Death Ward, the SK is going to get brought down. I'm wondering if they even put... Oh, Pasha. Wow, that's deep. They fortify up. Here comes your silence. No easy repel. They'll jump out. They want him killed, but the Burrow Strike, it catches over on 2. Well played indeed. Pasha with a GA, surviving, but no one. Heavy damage from Mushi. They'll burn through the Aegis to the Immortal, while this poor little Tinker hiding in the trees. Ramsey's pushed in through the mid. Unfortunately, he's just trying to deal with the Brewmasters, just Brewlings, and this is just taking way too much time. He'll have to come back over the rest of his team, which is already suffering heavy casualties. Mushi tries to retreat once more. A double Maledict. Jabs. It's nice from them, but the BKB from Ramses will protect him, and the Orchid follow-up. ISIS in trouble once more. He needs help somehow, but he's got nothing. Ramses with the double kill. He'll back up. And MINESKI, upside is their racks are still intact, but they've lost their tier 3 tower, which means now shrines start to fall. Mushi rages up instantly, looking for some kind of opening. Paralyzing Cast will do nothing. Scary. He BKBs out the Infest, at least dodges the Rock, but Witch Doctor... That was already a die back from him. Now they lose Lifestealer. Brewmaster jumped in just to clap and TP out.
Moon's doing a good job of tinkering it up.
As much as he can. Pasha just jumps in. Brewmaster with the split outside. They're already fatally bonsling them up, and this is not going to be good. Ninjabugi just evaporates so quickly as they attack in. There goes your laser, but no one doesn't care with the BKB protecting him. You don't have the same hit on Broodmother. 4 seconds before it's back off cooldown. And Tinker wants to go in once more, but he's got rockets on his tail. He can't get to the front lines and be a real influencer. The melee Rax has already dropped in mid. More rocket spam coming out. No one's burned his BKB. Ramsey still has his. But they're happy with what they got. 25, 26 minutes in.
So you force Moon into a position right now. Choose.
Yep.
Which will you lose? It's a Sophie's choice situation, Toby.
But you want to go to bottom lane right now. It's not going to be nice. No one's still got the Aegis, so Rocket connects, and so is the Fatal Bonds on absolutely everybody. Minimal damage thanks to the Guardian Angel protection from Pasha, but the Brewmaster control is still decent, but it's all on the one hero. They're focusing the Aegis hero, who's also got Cheese, who's also got Butterfly. They can bring down Solo. Epicenter is now out from Roger, so they say goodbye to Moon. No buyback for the Tinker, so no spam reinforcements. They're still losing top lane, and this really is GG. MINESKI are locked into the back corner. They've lost top, they've lost bottom, they lost mid an age ago, and they really lost this game when the Broodmother got picked up, but they're fighting hard to try and survive. But the BKB only now gets committed by no one. He'll claim the last lane of Rax. Megas are up, Orchids are out, Ice will fall, Mushi will join him, and they're saying bait it out, but there is no more bait. There's no one to bite. MINESKI are practically all dead underneath their tier 4 towers, and the GG call comes out. Game 1 of this best of 3 goes the way of Virtus Pro. It's actually Ice who's playing the Brewmaster, and it's Moon who's on the Timbersaw. But they're coming to contest the rune, so 3 seconds. Maldic's already been used on the Brewmaster. They Burrow Strike now. Oh, Pasha. Ramsey's actually already managed to pick up one of the runes. Ramsey's body blocking by Jabs. He can't get out of this one. He wants to. He's only got rage. That won't help him. First blood spilled by MINESKI. But this tower's already down to 250 HP. The rest of the heroes looking for another kill. Moon, this time he's able to timber chain himself away. Ninja Boogie, a quick nightmare onto Solo. As Paralyzing Cask is being a problem, but Jabs, he'll come in 10. This Cask is a real problem. And Roger is away. Meanwhile, up on top, Ice. He had a lot of pressure, but Solo's quick movement in. Well, and okay, it's bouncing back and forth, but they kind of hold the top 3 for him until MINESKI can really start fighting, which is what they try and do. Fiend's Grip onto that mid lane, perfect control onto the DK, and no one, still a lot of life up his sleeve, thanks to 3 points up in Dragon Blood, and the one charge just tries to cut through the tree line, up and down, stay in the fog of war, wrap around the clap from Ice will get him. Well, now Burns has to come back to defend the tier 2 tower, and maybe with the help, Roger, in through the trees. Naga, they can ensnare him up. There's no doppelganger for 4 seconds, but there's 17 one charges. They have to keep the stuns going. Jabs creates a space. Mushi with the one charges and the doppelganger up on top of the hill. There's the nightmare onto the Naga, and Ninja Boogie, okay, they'll cancel his TP out with the Dream Coil. The Observer Ward saw all, while Mushi, now maledicted up, tries to run away once more. 4 one charges won't help me. Phantom rushes towards the cream. It gives him the space and the life to survive the plays.
Very well done.
Ice may be in trouble, but he's still got Brewmaster split. And he'll try and turn onto the Witch Doctor. Stunned up for a while. Send the puck up and towards the air. Solo, very low. Here comes another stun. Throws down the Sentry Ward. And how quick can they do it? Solo so low on life. Tries to juke up and down. The Brewmaster able to get the kill, but the Earth Brewling's well behind. Caught between Pasha and Roger. 4 heroes, the remaining ones. He'll take the bounty rune, and he taunts underneath all 4 heroes. Ice will die for his Brewmaster split. A 1-for-1 trade-off. Oh, but MINESKI are already on it.
Really fallen off.
So VP are smoking up, moving down mid lane, but so are MINESKI. Moon, they'll use him as bait. There's your Burrow Strike. They want to kill Jabs before Song of the Siren could do anything. Can he actually get out of this one? Roger, the death nice down. Roger, he'll finally take a fall. The Dream Call is pretty good. They Nightmare to try and avoid some of that Maldic damage onto Jabs. Not enough life to survive for both Solo and Jabs, who will end up falling. A 2-for-1 trade-off. Like, support could arrive. Ice is going down on bottom lane. Starts his TP out. Won't be able to. The last paw swipe of Ramsey's will reach. While up on top, no one initiates on towards Moon. There is a lot of support there with the ensnare. He starts his TP out. And Song of the Siren. Well, there you go. It just got used. And Moon, they just keep the stuns going. And he'll end up ticking out. A lot of damage to make it so.
Just because it feels like it continuously delays your items, but hold that thought, the first 5-on-5 fight.
Oh, the Burrow Strike! It actually caught out Pasha. If they can Fiend's Grip, hold him there with Ninja Boogie before he can get the Dream Call. All silence off the Dream Coil will come, but it's all a little bit too late. They'll take the stuns as the Brewlings run forward. Jabs ready to fight once more. He's got Blink Burrow Strike, waiting for the right target, and he found one. It's the DK right in front of Ninja Boogie. Breathe Fire will do the work. Solo far east, still controlled up by Ice as he'll send the Lifestealer up and towards the air and blink away to safety, allowing Mushi to create more Mushis. This is a Radiant scan to the west. They're expecting a gank to come to the top. Nothing flags there, however. Their Observer Ward saw the movement from the Ancient, so now they've probably put 1-on-1 together and made 2 jabs. They go for the Burrow Strike inside the pit. A quick blink away. They catch Solo. He Burrow Strike through just for the sake of it, and they caught it all out. And the Brewlings, they're being stunned up. Song on the Siren, they try and split this fight into 2. They're just catching Mushi on the back lines, plus the Burrow Strike jabs coming back in range of the Song on the Siren. Not so sure if it's actually working to help or a hindrance. The stuns are still out, but the Brewlings, they can't get the last attacks in. Jabs scuttling himself away. Pasha can't even reach him with the illusionary orb. He's already dead. That's the reason why no one wants a TP out. The damage is high, but not high enough. The DK back to base to safety. But now Roshan is exposed and MINESKI will be able to claim it. Nothing from VP really left to fight, or do they? They're coming back over. Ramses has Infest off cooldown, but the Observer Ward up the hill. They nightmare up the puck. Delivery system is not online. Solo needs vision for the paralyzing cast plus Death Ward. He'll jump over. Ice out to fight. Now that cast doing work. Ice and Jabuki locked together. The Aegis Immortal. It was snatched by Mushi. Pasha was able to take the kill. Hides inside the phase shift. So with a snatched out Aegis, he'll blink up all the way. Mushi's looking for him. He's gone west. There's no vision. Actually, there's vision towards the north, so they know he's gone south. The Ramses looking to find Mushi. Doppelganger off cooldown in half a second. He needs to jump away, but the silence is holding him. He's down and away. The chain won't work, however. The trees are broken. They'll shrine up quickly. They want to come back into this fight. Moon will be here, but here comes the epicenter from jabs all over him. No one wants to keep fighting. They're underneath the chakram. So much damage. Which one's the real Mushi? They can't work it out. Ramses, maybe he's actually cottoned onto it. Mushi, now the last one left. Dragon tailed up. He'll break the Aegis to the Immortal. Ready to fight once more as VP are in full retreat. Jams, no Blink Dagger. Burrow Strike is there. He'll connect into Roger. Ramses, let him be. Let him die. Moonchain's a long way forward, but no more matter fight. That'll be all she wrote for this one. Roger's hoping for a bit of a fight. Dragon Tail stun out on mid. Moon, they're building up his charges. There goes his defensive Yule Scepter. Timber Chain needs to get away from this one. Cuts the tree line. Almost gets up the hill, and now in comes Brewmaster. In for the double stun. Moon will still tick out now. The Maldic damage is already too much, but the epicenter will ensure a rebuttal. Actually, no. The 20 reactive armor charges gave Moon enough life to survive, but will it be enough for the rest of his team? Ramses the double kill. They can turn their attention towards who? The Brewmaster? That's what we're looking for. PL backlines. Mushi starts his TP. Where's the stun? Oh! And Bane, no, Solo. No, not like this. Chakram, Timber Chain, and pull the Chakram back again. And down he goes. Oh, Pasha. Phase shifts up, catches out the Dream Call. Quick silence is out, but the Fiend's Grip. There's nowhere for the puck to go. Shut down. No buyback for 70 seconds, and you've already got jabs hunting the Naga Siren. A quick Burrow Strike through. Here comes a Timber Chaining Timbersaw to the front lines, and Mushi even jumps to the tier 2 tower just to close the distance a little bit faster and pick up that double kill.
We attributed so many of these
Moon.
theories.
You gotta go now. Cuts his way through, tries to come in close. They've already got the Aegis Immortal onto no one, and they're doing so much damage to Moon. The Nightmare will protect him. They need more PLs. The confusion is there from the Brewmaster split. It's keeping the backline supports of VP under control, and the Burrow Strike. It caught both Lifestealer as well as no one. They still need more of these PL illusions to work. It doesn't happen with the splash damage of no one, as Bane will be the first one to die. Well, unless we're going to count Roshan. They're still on the run. Mushi, Doppelganger, tries to hide underneath this tier 2 tower. Ramses just keeps diving with Pasha. Mushi can break free. They really want him under the tier 3 towers. Remember, you have a team that wants to fight with you. Ramses, they finally get the kill. But back to the front lines. Here goes your Aegis Immortal. No one's back to fight. A quick stun to Ice jabs, bringing him the epicenter.
He needs to do a lot here.
Strike as well, combining with Moon. The damage is there, but not enough. They're all dead for MINESKI. Tribute to LD, I salute. How many do they buy back to defend this lane of Rax? Chakram will slow things down.
You got to decide now.
Moon, be careful. You don't have many reactive armor charges. They can still burst you through. That's why the magical damage boost is there. Moon, no, they stunned him. Mid Timber Chain, defensive Yule Scepter. They're still not buying back. They're holding, but the Dream Call is keeping Moon there. 20 reactive armor charges, but the Fiend's Grip. DK can't attack. Moon jumps away. No one will die. They still even claim the Rax. VP are in retreat.
Trying to take things back. They even kill Solo, who immediately buys back.
So huge. So at least they get one buyback out from this. Can they bring down the tier 3 tower? Brewmaster split is up. Ninja Boogie doesn't have the Fiend's Grip. So they won't have his control against that DK, who still has not bought back. Here comes Mushi to the front lines. Wants to create more of himself. Harassing out Solo. There's more and more Mushi's being created. They're going to have to start dealing with this. But Ramses commits the rage. The paralyzing cask. Moon as well as Ninja Boogie.
Pasha, though, he's got a surprise waiting for somebody here.
Oh, the jump in. They find him on bottom.
They're not going to be able to kill him.
The Brewmaster Split's already out. The Song of the Siren is keeping Moon as well as Jabs under control in the back lines. The Brewlings are falling like flies, but there's still one left. They haven't got it yet. And now the kill is onto the Naga. They'll move over to Solar. They still didn't even kill off Ice. That was the primary point of the distraction. 2 heroes down for almost a minute. Now Ramses, the stun is out. It's onto Moon. Support's coming in quickly from Mineski, but Ice
they're so
will fall.
strong.
Timber will fall. No one in Ramses. Absolute beast on the front line. Ninja booging in the trees. That is an optimistic TP. 2 heroes down. Mushi, he must survive this. Pasha jumps out to him. The courier. No fortification available for it. He'll end up going down too. 2 heroes to hold the lines. Brewmaster has buyback, but he's really not that strong. So Mushi has to do work. He's still got the heart. He's still difficult to kill. VP, they'll get the buyback out. Here comes your epicenter. Jabs once more with Ice. His clap is still not enough, and now the silence is onto Ice with the double rift as well as hit. They'll bring them all down. The buyback has to come out. That indeed just happened. Buyback PL if you want to hold on to anything. Spam some illusions. Either that or you just ask the question, is this game over? They're fighting the backdoor regeneration. No one's slowing them down. The creep wave's about to arrive. Timber is back to the world of living, and VP one more attack to the range.
No one, he's in this. They're gonna go for it again.
He's in Mushi. He can't die. He can't die. He's actually Willie. No, there's too many. They haven't killed him yet. Mushi's on 30 HP. Finally, he'll go down. That's a huge die back. VP can now go for the second lane of Rax, and this is beyond a disaster.
111 seconds down. They're gonna lose another.
GG, it's done. There's nothing. They can't stop it. They got no cause. They got nothing. GG is the call. VP will 2-0 Mineski. After what was a back and forth tussle, VP have done it in a clean sweep.
I cannot believe that the game ended like that.